we'll be doing something like a tutorial with a look at Davinci. And I'm just going to show you my process, the process that I've picked up over the past few months working with Davinci and how to turn it into like a mobile optimized clip, as well as how to get it to a prepared state in Davinci, because there's lots of options out there, but without a full video editor, you don't have the proper... You don't have like the same control. With the full video editor, you can control every little segment of what you have on the screen. So why don't we actually pull up Davinci and begin to take a look at some of the structure of the program that we are working with. What we'll do when we open Davinci, we'll click up here on an Untitled project. Gotta start something new every time. Gives us to our new screens. Where we work from in Davinci is going to be right over here in our media pool. This is where you put things to access them in this software. You can see I've moved 17K lost. I just dragged and dropped it right into my media pool, and it copies into my media pool. I'm going to drag this down. We're doing our 17K lost. It creates a timeline, and it moves my clip down here. Now we see all the shit that we're working with down here. If I zoom, if I scroll, this is the whole clip. You're going to right click on your timeline here and hit timeline settings, because what we're after is format. Use project settings. You're going to uncheck that box. So this again is 1920 by 1080. What we want to do is reverse those values. So it's going to be 1080 by 1920. This is your mobile aspect ratio. That's what you'll see on the mobile screen if I were to just post that video into YouTube Shorts or post that video onto TikTok. That's what you'll see on TikTok with our little like, subscribe, whatever on the side. We don't want that. We don't like that at all. We want to add some layers to this, because with this, what we're going to be doing is playing with several different layers, and I will show you each layer one by one. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our 17K lost up here, and we're just going to put it right on top of our video. Boom, right on top. Now we have 2 layers. Great. We're going to do that one more time. We want 3 layers here with to have the most space to work with. And I want to add this on top. Boom. And it just adds it right up. This video on top is now the video here. These other 2 are blanketed right underneath of it. First, we want to take our background, which is going to be this very bottom bar, bottom video. Same on both of these bars, bottom video. This is the backmost in our layers. We're going to come over here to Inspector. Click on Inspector, and it'll open up a new bar. All we're going to do with all this information in our back panel here is going to be to zoom in all the way. We want to zoom that until it takes up the entire black box. No black box remains. What we're going to want to do is make this a blurred out background. It'll still follow, but we want it to be blurred. We don't want the image to be sharp. We want it to not detract from what is happening in the video. So we're going to come over here to effects right here. We're going to take this Gaussian blur, and we're going to apply that to our bottom layer down here. Now you can see what it's done is it's taken it out of focus, but it's not blurry enough. In our inspector right over here, if we click effects, it'll allow us to mess with our Gaussian blur. Gaussian blur. All I want to do is increase this blur. So we're going to increase our horizontal. Ding, 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 ding. Boom. Look at that. In fact, let's do it all the way. Boom. Now it's blurred out. However, if I hit play, you'll see that these go along together, right? You can see what's going on in the video behind the video. But now our screen is taken up and taken care of. We're going to take our red bar here all the way back to the beginning. Bing bong. Cool. We're back at the beginning. Next, what we want to do is take our second layer. What we want to do is zoom in this layer enough to take out our camera entirely from it. Zoom in until your video border is gone. And now I have equal bars top and bottom of blur. Personally, what I like is to move my middle down just a little bit. Like there. This second video is going to be our game video. This is going to be what they're watching the clip on. Next, we want to fuck with our top layer here. This top layer is going to be our camera. It wants to rest on top because it'll take up part of your video screen. Select our top layer, because remember, you always have to select what layer you're fucking with. And we want to move it over. What we're going to want is our camera to be centered in that circle in the middle of our video. So I'm gonna move this over just so we can see the most of it, right? I moved it, I played with the position X, I just slid it over until we can see it. Zoom in so I see more of it. Keep playing with these positions until you get it right. Zoom in a little bit more so I can see what I'm working with. Boom. Come down to cropping. You're going to want to crop each of these bars, crop left, crop right, crop top, crop bottom, all to just contain your camera. So we're gonna crop left, crop right, crop top, crop bottom. Now if I zoom, it's just this piece. It just makes that piece. We've cropped all the edges. We want to turn this all into a compound clip. You want to control select all of your control click all of your layers. Go over to clip on the very top, your clip bar. New compound clip, first option in the menu. It turns all 3 layers into 1 layer because it's a compound clip right down there. You can see it. So now if we watch, it's still the same video, right? If I just continue, I hit play, it's still the same video. But it's compound. It's been 1 clipped. And now we have a video that is a fun moment. I died. It's whatever. We have our final clip. What we're going to do is go down to this page, this tab set down at the bottom, and you're going to click deliver. You want to make a file name. So this is going to be our completed clip for 17K lost. You want to come down here to format. It says QuickTime. You're going to want to change that to MP4 right here in the middle. MP4. Resolution. Make sure it says custom and make sure it says that 1080 by 1920 thing. Frame rate, I always turn up to 30, 3x2. Just go to advanced settings. Scroll all the way down, You'll find force sizing to highest quality. It's the second to last checkbox in this little area below advanced settings. Force sizing to highest quality, check that box. So you're gonna click add to render queue. Now, if you did not fill out the browse, it'll pull up the browse window. It's 17K lost because that's what I named it, and now it's .mp4. That's what we want. I want it in my videos file because that's where I put things. I put all my videos there. Save. Now it comes over here as Untitled Project / timeline 1. Render all. But yeah, folks, that's Davinci. If you folks ever have any questions about what to do, how to do it, if I know, I will tell you. So please don't hesitate in reaching out. Awesome.